Welcome to Crypto Housewife. Today is July 19th, 2022. Celsius Network lawyers are saying that retail investors, retail crypto holders, gave up their rights to their crypto when they agreed to Celsius Network's terms and conditions. How true is that? How true is that? Do you read the fine print of the cryptos that you get into? Well, from this point on, I think we should pay a little bit more attention to it. So let's get right into the fine print and see if there's any truth to that. On CryptoSlate.com, this article says Celsius lawyers claim users relinquished their crypto when they signed up. Yeah, so at the first bankruptcy hearing for Celsius, the platform's lawyers claimed retail users gave up legal rights to their crypto by accepting the terms of service. And we're going to look at those terms of service. Okay, so one hearing into its lengthy bankruptcy process, Celsius has already sparked controversy regarding its restructuring plans and claims over the funds. So they want to know. They're trying to say that it's theirs, their coins, and it's too bad. Anyone who agreed to their conditions, well, that meant that immediately those coins belong to them to do what they want. They wanted to loan them out. They wanted to reinvest them. They could do whatever they want. This is what they're saying. And you know what? The fine print's quite staggering. Okay, so anyway, Celsius's bankruptcy hearing officially began on July 18th, 2022, kicking off the lengthy fight for the company's restructuring. In the Southern District of New York, the same court where Voyager Digital filed its own Chapter 11 bankruptcy, Celsius lawyers laid out the case for the company, sparking quite a bit of controversy. So their lawyer, Celsius's lawyer, believes that the outcome of the case depends on whether the court deems the cryptocurrencies in Celsius possession belong to the platform or to its users. So the courts are going to have to read the fine print and make a decision. So it ain't over till it's over. This could be really, really bad for the retail investors here. Now, let's have a look into this. Celsius.network terms of use. All right, here we go. 13, consent to Celsius use of digital assets. You can literally pause this and read this yourself. I don't know if I'm going to go through it. Let's see. Okay. Number 1, you will not be able to exercise rights of ownership. Look at that. Celsius may receive compensation in connection with lending or otherwise using digital assets in its business to which you have no claim or entitlement. They can make money with your money. And 3, in the event that Celsius becomes bankrupt, enters liquidation, or otherwise unable to repay its obligations, any eligible digital assets used in the earned service or as collateral under the borrow service may not be recoverable, and you may not have any legal remedies or rights in connection with Celsius obligations to you other than your right as a creditor of Celsius under any applicable laws. Now, if you've lost money with this company, you might want to look at this last sentence. You might be able to use it in your benefit down the line. If you plan on pursuing somehow class action, I don't know what, to try to get your money back. They might not have realized what they wrote here. True, I'm not a lawyer by any stretch of the imagination, but I don't know. Okay, so as it states, you are not able to exercise rights of ownership. And let's see, in consideration for rewards payable to you on eligible digital assets using the earned service for us entering into any loan agreement and the use of our services, you grant Celsius, subject to applicable law, and for the duration of the period during which you elect to utilize the eligible digital assets in the earned service. Okay, according to what I remember, I think they were paying out 17%. Offering you 17% interest when you signed up, something like that. I'm very sketchy on that. So if available to you, and thus loan such eligible digital assets to us through your Celsius account or as collateral under the borrow service. All right. All right entitled to such eligible digital assets, including ownership rights and the right without further notice to you to hold such digital assets in Celsius's own virtual wallet or elsewhere. Blah, blah, blah. And okay, yeah. You acknowledge that with respect to digital assets used by Celsius. Okay, yeah. Basically, in a nutshell, you will not be able to exercise rights of ownership. That's a fancy way of saying all of this. But again, this last sentence has me wondering if rights in connection with Celsius obligation to you, other than your rights as a creditor of Celsius, under applicable laws. So here it is, under any applicable laws. That's where you're hoping that the court does step in and say, you know what, all this, you shouldn't, it was illegal to write this, and it was illegal for you to, that's what you're hoping for here. That's how I see it. And I don't know what court's going to back this, but we're going to find out real soon. All right, in a nutshell, what do we do next time to avoid something like this? Number one, red flags. They're promising 17%. Quote Jim Cramer, where does the money come from? Where does the money come from? Well, maybe the idea was never to give it out over a long period of time, but to get a hold of your coins, right? It could have been just as simple as that. Make a big, lofty promise, and at first it looks like it's working until it's not. All right, so that's the big red flag. Too good to be true. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Second part, do what none of us do. Eyeball the terms of use. Yeah, we're looking to see, do you transfer, look at this, I'll just thumb through this as I talk. We're looking to see, you know, that number 13 didn't stand out to me until I was literally looking for it. I went over this back and forth like 3 times, and then look, consent to Celsius use of digital assets. See, even that doesn't say, well, they're not your keys, so it's our keys. It didn't even say that like that. I had to really dig into it and read it, and I'm only looking at it this way with, you know, out of the corner of my eye, because I know there's lots of going on in that they're withholding your money. So that's why I'm looking for it. If I would be eyeballing this for the first time, maybe I would just keep scrolling like everybody else did. So that's the second thing. Read the terms of the agreement. Read and see what you're agreeing to. Number one, if it sounds too good to be true, if they're making these big lofty promises, then it's probably not going to last. 2, read the fine print. And it's not easy to read the fine print. I mean, look at this. It's unbelievable how long these things are. And this is pretty straightforward. I didn't find it confusing. I didn't find it, I don't know. It just reads pretty good. You know what I mean? But you got to look through it. That's all I got for you. So if you guys could please hit that subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when I put out another Celsius video, and share the videos, like the videos. And remember, none of this is financial advice. Do your own research before you get into any crypto. And now we kind of know a little bit more what that means in do your own research. Read the fine print. Oh my God. I know it's daunting. It's like looking at this picture here. It is daunting reading the fine print, but we have to. We can't sign away the right to our crypto while we're feeling hopeful that we're going to make more money. And in effect, it's the exact opposite that happened. You know, filing bankruptcy, where'd the money go? It's terrible. So again, do your own research, read the fine print, and if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So again, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.